This is your complete and comprehensive guide to getting the exotic scout rifle, the Wicked Implement. The first thing you're going to have to do is catch exotic fish. Now keep in mind though, you do not have to catch all three of them. There is exotic fish that you catch on EDZ, Savathun's Throne World, and on Nessus. And when you turn them in at the helm, you are given a broken blade when turning them in. So when you get each one, you can then progress throughout a deep dive and unlock the exotic. So for example, me, I have not gotten the first exotic fish, but another person on my fire team has. So together we can get the exotic. So keep that in mind. You just have to, as a team, have all three. Once you have all three within your fire team, you can then launch it. But for example, if all three of you have only captured the third exotic fish, you're literally not gonna be able to get the exotic. Or if just one of you has gotten all three and the other two of you haven't captured any exotic fish, then you can still get it. You're fine. One person has them all. And now we're gonna take you through everything, how to get the exotic, how to get the triumph afterwards, the 7 locations for that. And this will be a nice, easy guide. All right, you've loaded in. As far as weapons go, we have one person running a div, and the other 2 people running Izanagi's Burden, and then all 3 people on linear fusions. That is a really, really efficient strategy for melting this boss. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna run and you're gonna have to interact with the first statue. So follow my exact pattern where I go if you want to interact with this statue. Get this exotic unlocked. Drop down this way. Okay, drop down here. We're gonna head over to the right. Oops, where'd I go? What's the wrong way? You can head over to the right here. Oh, I went the wrong way again. Don't follow my pattern. Head towards the right side of this yellow plant and then come to the right here. And then here's the statue. Now notice that I can't interact with this. That's because I didn't find the first exotic fish, but the other person on my fire team did. So they're gonna light this one up. But you'll notice when we get to statue number 2 and 3 that I can interact with them because I caught those fish. So just keep that in mind. Now we're just going to continue to go through as normal. And when we get to the second statue, we'll interact with that. It should be worth noting that you don't need to invoke the darkness and interact with Tolan with your fire team. It actually makes it harder, so don't do that. Once you get to this portion, what you're going to do is wait for this door to open. After you've cleared out all of the enemies and you're about to go to the next area, you'll notice there's a statue in here. You're going to offer the broken blade. Now that's obviously if you've collected the second exotic fish and turned it in at the helm, then you'll be able to interact with that. If you haven't, then you have to have one of your other teammates do that. Now we're going to go grab the next gift and move on to the next area. All right, after you've jumped into the next water area, you'll run with your teammates and you'll have the fan drop down section here. Just a moment. Drop down. You're gonna interact with the fan. The third and final statue that you need to interact with is about to be around here, around the corner here in just a moment. Drop all the way down here. When you come down this way, you're gonna jump onto this green lily pad type thing, and you're gonna take a left this direction, and you're gonna keep taking another left, and then just when you think you've taken too many lefts, you take another left. Here's the last one. Again, you have to have the third exotic fish. Turn that one in. Now you've done it. You can progress onto the next area. Once you've cleared the area, then you're going to leave the area through a different door. That's how you're going to get to the exotic. So now clear ads, and after we've cleared all the ads, we'll come back. Now that you've cleared this area, you'll notice there's a marker that way and a marker this way. Make sure to go this direction with your team, trying to get this exotic. And what you have to do in this section right here is you have to have each person individually interact with a different one. Doesn't matter which exotic fish you have or don't have, you just each have to interact with a different one. Like that. 1, 2, and 3, we've all been lit up. So now we'll go to the next area. Gonna be mines in this area. It'll slow you down. It's not too big a deal. Slow down your teammates a little bit, but the air bubbles are not shared. They're just individual, so you make it through just fine. Come through this way. Go through the door. Alright, so now you're in the first area here. There's no timer yet, so nothing too crazy. Just clear these ads. Be prepared if you need to swap your loadouts. Swap away from your, maybe you had an eager-edged sword on or a rocket. Swap off the rocket, swap off the sword in this area right now. Get prepared for the next area, which is going to explain how to do the mechanic. Cleared all the ads, and now we can go through here. I'm gonna drop down through here. And now we're in the first area. What you need to do is take note that you actually can't damage the boss yet. You shoot them, see how it does 20 damage, it's not good. What you need to do is kill 3 separate minotaurs. You'll get a buff on your screen, which is called Deathly Sharp. See there? It'll be times 1, times 2, times 3. And that's how you can then begin to damage the boss. And if you die, you're going to lose that buff. So you want to be cautious to not die. So we have Deathly Sharp times 3, so we can damage the boss. We have the div on them. We can move on to the next area. And the timer is going to start here in just a moment. So again, last chance to swap your loadout if necessary. I'm going to walk in this room. I'm going to shoot this right off the bat. Start clearing some ads. That opens the first door. Got this hammer. Trying not to get meleeed by too much because it slows you down. Modifier in here. That. Come up to the next area. And now we've entered into this room. First thing you want to do is shoot this as well. It's going to open everything. Kill this minotaur. There's 3 minotaurs now you need to kill. Or the third one is spawning in as we speak. To kill them. It's 1 buff. That's 2. Got the last guy, so now it's all boss damage here. The boss is in a weaker spot right here, so it's not as difficult to push him through here. But this is a good DPS test. You should very easily be able to melt them through the boss here. The div and the linears. After you've cleared him, and shoot these snipers for all these ads. Ads. All the ads have been cleared, so now we can go to the next area. We're gonna rally the flag here, and I would recommend sending teammates different directions here. So we're gonna send 1 person to the left. It's gonna be Sturban. 1 to the right, modular, and then I'm gonna go to the right as well, and I'm gonna go to the back. So let's start off by getting the back left and the back right corners cleared. Then you can push to the other sides. Boss is gonna chase you, and ads are gonna be here. Just try and run past the majority of them though.
Got mine.
Good. Looking for the next minotaur. Find him. I can't find him anywhere. Searching for the last minotaur now. There's this last guy at the node will pop up in just a moment, showing his location if you don't find him. So yeah, there he is. Found him up here. Good. Got the 3rd buff, which means we got to get back to the middle to damage the boss. Oh, what the f? Got killed, so that means I don't get any damage buff this entire phase. So if you die, then you lose your buff in its entirety, and you have to wait for your teammates to finish out the damage phase. So it's highly recommended to try not to die. It makes it very difficult, but it's definitely recoverable. Just make sure to not waste your ammo. Waste your ammo, then you're screwed. Good, and they're dead. That was a 2 phase, even though I died right at the start of the first one. So it's pretty easy as long as you use that loadout. Get it done pretty easy peasy. Then afterwards, there's going to be a marker that takes you the wrong direction that way. Don't fall for that. Head up this way. When you get up to the top of the Veil statue, collect your exotic. Right here is where you're going to get the exotic. And if you've already gotten it, it'll give you another drop. And then afterwards, you'll see that there's little things you need to shoot above the statue. There's 7 of them. We'll go through and show you all the different locations. That's how to finish the triumph for this, and that's how to get the exotic, the Wicked Implement Scout Rifle. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.